Hey, this is Alan Gilmer again, and we're going to talk about grouping and aggregating. For those of you that have played around with DI Desktop or use that every day, you'll kind of know what this is. But for those of you that have used DI Classic, you probably won't. And I'm going to tell you it's a really powerful tool. So in this case, I'm just showing all the different producing wells in the United States right here on this map. And underneath this, in this table, is all the different just rows and rows and rows of the individual producing entities that have gone out there and have produced in here. So this is the granular data. And so let me just show you what grouping and aggregating might look like for you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start with just going out and doing a little bit of let's just go down there and filter a little bit. So in this case right over here, we're going to come over here to the producing wells. We're going to look at current operators, and let's just go pick a few. Let's go pick some big guys. So in this case, let's just do Apache, and let's take a look and see what and let's go see Anadarko. And let's go see Chesapeake. There's a bunch of wells. And let's just go take a look at first production date as 1/1/2011. So they're kind of modern. What are they producing today? And let's come over here and just do see how they're doing with regards to horizontal wells. So here's their horizontal wells, and here's where these guys are all located right here. And now let me go out here and group these. And what I mean by this is I want to come over here and take a look at these by basin. Then I want to do it by operator. And then I want to do it by reservoir. And as you can also see, I can do trajectory or anything like that. It's a great way of being able to compare vertical to horizontal production by various operators and plays. But in this case, we're going to break it down into the basins. So we're going to see who's in what basins, which operator, and then which reservoir they have, and where they're going to sum all this information. So if I hit apply, you'll notice now that this table here is now kind of broken out. So here's Apache, and here's all the different reservoirs that they actually have horizontal production in. And here's the sum of that production or what have you. Aggregation just means coming in here and I can change things from a maximum or an average or a minimum or what have you, sum. All these different pieces along this individual table right over here. There's a lot of detail in here. So this is a way of just being able to change some of these things out if you want to. And if I want to basically download this table, I can come over here into this little icon right here and say it's export menu, and I'm going to just say export the table. And I'm going to just say basin and hit OK. And what you see is saying is export is in the queue, export is in the queue. It says my export's complete and to download it. And if I hit download right here, what it's going to do is just download it as a zip file right over here as an Excel spreadsheet, and now I can basically go use that. I'd open it for you, but I don't think you need to see that. Everybody knows how to open up an Excel spreadsheet. But now let me take you to the next step right over here. So now over in our charting, there's this comparative group chart, and I want to look at the first 12 months barrel of oil equivalent by well. And this is going to be, because we have that by average, and so in this case right over here, I want to look at the top 5 of these, and we'll just hit create. And what I see right over here is, take a look at this. The very best one by first 12 months barrel oil equivalent is the Cherokee and the Anadarko Basin. Well, I'll be darned. And here's the Anadarko Basin for the Chesapeake and the Granite Wash. And then right over here is Chesapeake and the Haynesville and the Arkla Basin. And then the Apache for the Permian Basin and the Wolfcamp. And Chesapeake for the Haynesville Shale and the Arkla Basin. So this is kind of cool. You get to see how these things basically break out in these particular pieces over here. And it's real easy to go out there and very quickly run through data this way. And for a lot of you that haven't played around with data this way, it's real easy, because now all this data, all that line item data, is now rolled up into these various different views, and it's really flexible on how you get to go use it. So I kind of invite you to go play with it. I think you're going to have a lot of fun doing it. Thanks a lot.